rocks while we're waiting for this stuff. Hold on, I'm gonna turn up the gains.
It's real good.
There we go. Got the gains up. All right.
Oh, shit.
Well, welcome.
So are we going to start now?
I guess we're going to start.
We should probably start.
Here, let me turn that down. We don't need to hear ourselves right this second. So, welcome back to Grave Mistakes
in Cinema.
This is episode 3. The Steve.
Huh?
The Steve.
The stuff.
The stuff.
The stuff. 1985's classic cult film, The Stuff.
Directed and written, and he's probably in it, Larry Cohen, not related to the Coen brothers.
We don't think.
I looked it up. He's not.
Good.
Yeah, the Coen brothers are good at what they do.
Starring Michael Moriarty
as Mao.
The most hateable character in any film ever. Fucking rip off Matthew McConaughey, piece of shit, dude. I fucking hate that guy.
Really surprised that he was as terrible as he was.
Dude, he had like no energy to even speak.
So here's how things are gonna go down. See, I told you I was gonna get his accent down by the end of the movie. I can do it. I can just slip into that bullshit.
I fucking hate it. I hate it so much.
All right, you ready? I'm gonna read off the taglines for this movie.
Wait, we got to give the other stars credit.
What? Andrea Marcovici and Chocolate Chip Morris.
Garrett Morris. Are you sure that's him? Are you sure that's the black dude?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's the name I saw.
Get your fucking facts straight, John.
Pretty sure.
Let's get a quick synopsis real quick.
Okay. Do you want to read the synopsis, or should I Michael Moriarty it?
You do the taglines. I'll tackle the synopsis.
I think that's good.
So the synopsis of this film, The Stuff, 1985. A delicious, mysterious goo that oozes from the earth is marketed as the newest dessert sensation. But the tasty treat rots more than teeth when zombie-like snackers who only want to consume more than a... What? When zombie-like snackers who only want to consume more of the strange substance at any cost begin infesting the
We're back to drinking multiple beers an episode. That's right, after one break.
It makes for a better dynamic.
Yeah, I guess.
Hey, man, don't doubt the beer.
I'm not going to doubt the beer. Also, they should have called them snackers instead of stuffies.
I like stuffies. It sounds like a.
Well, it sounds
like a racial slur.
Well, I was gonna say it also sounds like they're only calling them that because it's like, oh, you're in high society now. You shouldn't sit on the couch that has the plastic cover. Like, don't be such a stuffy.
I didn't think about it that way. I thought it was
like
funny.
A parasitic goo monster.
I thought it was funny because the whole time I was thinking, like, if we were at war with a country like full of like really fat people, there's a stiffy. Get the stiffy. Remember Black Hawk Down, dude? They're called skinnies.
Is that the stuff? The Black Hawk Down of 1985.
Yeah. I mean, the whole time in this film, they were talking about commies and shit. So,
I know. Well, no, not the whole time. Only when the racist colonel shows up.
It was mentioned before that.
Yeah, but it's weird.
It was during the commie scare, Johnny.
Like the end of it. The wall came down like 60 years later. All right.
So let's get some quick taglines from the advertisement.
Some quick taglines here.
Oh, the advertising for this movie was great. The posters were sick.
All right.
Bukkake Tsunami.
Bukkake Tsunami poster. Tagline. Are you ready? Are you eating it or is it eating you?
Oh, yeah.
Fun fact, that's the last line that he gently mumbles at the end of the movie.
God, he barely moves his mouth at all.
Tagline that you would see number 2. It'll change your life forever. I personally like the third one though because it's ridiculous.
Please drop the accent. I fucking hate it. I'm getting angry. I'm getting furious over here.
Well,
You're starting to look like Mo.
if you see the stuff in stoves, call the police. If you have it in your home, don't touch it.
damn
Get
it.
out. I like how they like warning has an exclamation point, but get out's like, meh, get out whenever you want.
Get
The
out.
stuff is a product of nature, a deadly living organism. It's addictive and destructive. It can overcome your mind and take your body, and nothing can stop it. Fucking nail his stupid ass accent.
It's terrible.
I know.
It's
a
fucking terrible.
It's great because apparently the guy's not even like Southern. He's from New York. So like he just
Dude,
decided.
I think his dad was like the colonel or some shit.
I hope so.
He kind of looks like him. He looks
Kinda.
like typical, like, I don't know, plantation owner.
Oh yeah. Out of the bushes. Yeah. It's smooth and creamy. It's low calorie and delicious. And it kills. It's the stuff. I feel like that one's actually like a rejected advertisement for the in-movie product that like, you know what, let's just drop that third part.
That one's actually my favorite. I
Yeah.
love that tagline.
Well, and then the last one is the one that they say a million goddamn times in the movie. Enough is never enough.
Which oddly would be kind of a cool James Bond film title.
It's pretty close. It's pretty close to one.
Enough is never enough.
Enough is never enough. But it's like a reversal, so starring that like Southern sheriff from the two Roger Moore movies.
Frames con, Dan. Enough is never enough.
All right. Oh, I never even noticed that the quotes you printed out we were a lot more prepared again. We get more prepared every one. Charlie printed out quotes.
Oh, we're getting the hang of
It
it.
actually says David Moe Rutherford. I know. It just says, I know.
What are you talking about?
Oh, it's the whole quote. It's the whole
Yeah.
exchange.
Yeah.
Oh, it's bullet points, so it looks like it was individual ones.
Oh, well, it transfers to the next page, but the bullet points for the same quote are much closer together.
Okay. Anyway, fun fact, chocolate chip. The black
Let's do the
ice
facts
cream
near the
store.
end, because the facts aren't going to make any fucking sense until we talk about the film.
Well, Arsenio Hall makes sense.
Arsenio Hall does make sense, but no one knows who Chocolate Chip is.
The only black guy in the movie. Yeah.
He was the only black guy in the movie.
Yeah. I just realized that. That's why I had to bring it up.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it did take place in Georgia and
Virginia. But in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was,
They stayed out of those pots.
they stayed out of the civilized part of the world.
All right. So
The stuff.
let's go over this interesting movie. I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it too.
I enjoyed it. It was very interesting. I feel like it gave up on the horror thing pretty early on.
Started playing the Superman theme.
Yeah. Mo's pretty heroic, that guy.
Dude, he just waddled around like, don't talk to that one black guy. Waddle, 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 waddle.
I don't take kindly to you around these parts.
So the opening scene of the stuff is great.
Oh my god,
I
dude!
know.
This is probably my favorite part of the
It's-
movie. Honestly, it's so fucking ridiculous.
So
I
have you
love
guys
him.
ever just been, out strolling in a coal mine,
Of course, already
Looking-
I relate very, very much.
looking, because everyone knows the 80s is when coal mines were really booming.
Yeah.
Just looking at random snow, even though apparently it's July, because they're like, snow? What? And you just see a weird pooling substance that's creamy and white and oozing out of the ground like pus. And you're just like,
Yeah, and it's like queefing and whispering, "Fuck me."
fuck me, I'm foam, fuck me. Yeah, so our heroic first guy in the movie literally just comes across this stuff coming out of the ground. He's like, this isn't snow, and then scoops up on his finger and eats it.
Yeah, he's like, "What is the sticky white goo on the ground? I'm gonna sniff it and then eat it."
And then immediately his friend shows like, what the fuck are you doing? Don't eat stuff off the ground.
He didn't even say that. He's like, "Are you eating snow?"
It's like, it's the middle of July. I'm eating dirt candy. What's it to you? You're not my mom. You're my stepdad.
Oh, This is a very old, overweight man
I know.
telling this younger man that he's not his mom or his stepdad. But yeah, so the dude that just randomly puts the ground foam in his mouth.
Oh yeah, their train of thought's weird.
Yeah, he convinces his coworkers to try it too. It's fucking delicious. They love it.
Yeah, one bite and the guy's like, "This is so good. We should be able to somehow sell this."
Yeah, and it's like a little tiny hole in the ground. He's like, if there's enough in there, we could sell it. Skip ahead like fucking probably like 10 years.
However long it takes them to pay off, because they imply in like the next scene that they pay off the FDA, and then not only do that, but they like murder 10 random dudes.
Oh yeah, they kill off the whole board of the company essentially.
Yeah, like,
or they moved out of the country.
They moved out of the country. They got killed. They killed all the FDA testers. Like, no one wants to know what's in the stuff, but apparently everyone fucking eats it, even though no one even questions what it is. Like, they have to have like 80 in the 80s. They had the ingredients listed on products, so
that's what you'd think. But they made it a point to say this company's like Coca-Cola; they're protected.
Yeah, but Coca-Cola's got a list of bullshit like insecticides in its ingredients list.
But did they in the 80s?
I'm pretty sure.
We'll never know.
Yeah, we'll never know.
If anyone ever hears this and knows,
if anyone ever hears this somehow in 1985, let us know.
Yeah. Or some old people, if you listen to this shit. I don't know why you would. This is
we could ask our parents.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Anyway,
I wonder if that toot got recorded.
I don't know, but it fucking smells, my man.
That was a ripper.
This podcast, ultra professional, ultra PC. Now coming to NPR, we're going to lower our voice and talk directly into the stuff. It's great because that scene, again, they don't say when these guys find this stuff, but then it just cuts to some kid like waking up like, I'm getting torn to pieces by no bugs in my room. I better go to the fridge and close it for some reason because it was open.
Yeah, when the scene opened, Johnny was like, "Oh, they're fucking." I was like, "That is a child, Johnny."
Well, dude, it was some kid like and then just thrashing.
Oh, guaranteed.
Yeah, they were having some crazy awkward '80s nerd sex or something. How was I supposed to know there's going to be a fucking kid as the star? The kid's a little fucking.
You tell by the bedroom layout.
I wasn't paying attention.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yes.
I thought you were just speaking out loud what you were hoping was happening.
Man, I hope that little kid's getting fucked by the stuff. He's just got a pint of it and he's just going to town.
It's like the jar of mayonnaise, dude. That's gross. You're gross.
Yeah. So he goes downstairs, he closes the fridge, but before he does, he sees... and it's weird because there's a pint of the stuff. And again, at this point, the stuff is just spread across America. It's like Tab soda. It's just everywhere.
Yeah, but there's a spilled pint in his Frigidator.
And he sees it move. He's like, what? And then I actually think that was his real dad.
I mean, the fact that they never said it was his stepdad implies that it was his dad.
Yeah.
Because his stepdad is something you have to say.
Yeah, he was a real ass.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because
he came downstairs and he spanked his ass.
Yeah, it was so weird.
Get the fuck back to bed. What are you
doing looking at my stuff?
What, are you thirsty? Would you need water?
Yeah. You need a beverage? Huh? Punk? You little fucker.
Give me that ass. Get back to bed.
Yeah, it was so weird. He was so hostile towards him, just getting like a food at the middle of the night. Like, who cares?
Yeah.
It's not like he was out downstairs like his dad walked in on like mainlining coke or some shit like that. He's like, Dad, this is my time. Well, you got your stuff, I got mine.
They must have problem children, though, for him to be that suspicious.
His brother's a fucking D-bag.
Yeah, he is. He's this classic 80s bully brother.
I know. I have expected to be like, yeah, well, if you want to get out of this family's house, you gotta beat me in a ski race to save the rec center.
Get out of here, penis breath.
So yeah, apparently the kid is traumatized by seeing this open container of stuff move. But again,
totally, it ruined his whole fucking life.
It happened so fucking fast. Even I was like,
Yeah.
Like, it might have just, been because that shit had fallen over and it was falling through the cracks. Who fucking knows why it's moving?
Yeah, exactly. It's
Gravity.
sitting on top of his melted self.
Yeah, who fucking cares?
Yeah.
But no, this ruins his kid's life. He goes back to bed and probably has fucking nightmares about it. The only way to explain what happens next. But now we're introduced to the advertising campaign.
The creepy old lady?
Yeah, with her voice that's like, when I was a little girl, I liked ice cream. But now I'm a big girl, and I still like the stuff.
I'm a big girl. A big girl.
I fucking love the stuff. I want to put it inside me.
Yeah, dude. That shit was weird.
Those like if I saw a product advertised like that, I don't know how I'd feel about that. I'd be like, ew.
I'd be curious.
I'd be curious. I don't know if I'd partake of the devil's nectar.
Yeah. The devil's stuff.
Yeah, like it. Very awkward.
I don't know about that. Yeah. She seemed kind of mindless. I'd be afraid.
Yeah, again, her voice was way too high pitched.
Yeah. I couldn't even begin to try to imitate it.
Yeah, it's.
When I was a little girl,
I loved ice cream so fucking much, but now I'm a big girl and I fucking love the stuff.
I love it.
And it got no calories and stuff. Ah, fuck.
Yeah, so it goes
Great marketing.
Yeah, it goes straight from that creepy commercial onto the yacht.
Oh, I know.
The yacht of
Fucking
destiny.
yacht. The yacht's actually my favorite part. Now that I think about it, this is one.
Just Wolf of Wall Street, like straight up.
It's weird because it's just like a bunch of ice cream moguls because the stuff is putting ice cream out of business. That's how fucking good the stuff is.
I'm pretty sure it's putting most food out of business.
Apparently,
Families are replacing their entire meals with just the stuff.
God, every scene of them eating it was really gross looking. Like they're just eating a giant thing of whipped cream.
Yeah.
Like, oh, the stuff is so good.
Yeah, it was
Well,
gross.
apparently, it also makes you fucking paranoid.
Yeah.
That shit was. That shit's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So
they're on the yacht, and this is when they introduce our favorite character, Mo, the piece of shit, the guy with the really lazy voice who tries to be Matthew McConaughey, who doesn't even come close.
it's great because do you remember how he got introduced to everybody? He shakes everyone's hands like
Sweaty palm.
You got sweaty palm. Hey, you got sweaty palm. Hey, you got sweaty palm too, man. Why is everybody so nervous here?
Why do all you rich white men have sweaty palms?
Somebody's been jerking it a little bit too hard.
Are you guys nervous? Do I make you nervous?
Yeah, you make me fucking nervous, Mo.
Exactly.
And Mo's not even, his name's
Move
not
your
even,
lips. I can't hear what you're saying. I looked overdubbed for a lot of his lines, dude, because like his lips were barely moving, and I'm like,
he's mastered the McConaughey speech pattern of not moving your mouth.
I guess it was
It's
really
like-
bugging me.
You really did not like that guy.
No, fuck Mo.
Fuck no, fuck Mo.
I'm speaking in Seuss's.
I've got that 6-sooth rhyme pattern. Seuss.
What is a sooth?
So, yeah.
So the rich white men
They
recruit
just-
him to find the special ingredients for the stuff.
Yeah, they want to steal it, and it's great because that scene where the guy's like, "We're going to steal it. I mean, we're going to improve on it."
Good
Business
catch.
is shady.
Such good catch.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Guy will still work for you because he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, and apparently he was bugging all of them.
Oh yeah, no, dude, he got punched in the face on it. No, he punched a guy in the face on his way out.
Tell the FBI this. He just punches the guy in the face. Like, how do you translate that to the FBI? You notice that he's constantly telling people to go to the FBI, even though he got fired from them.
He's just trying to bug him.
Yeah, go to the FBI. Tell them I want my job back because I hate my current line of work. Please take me back. I'll take a pay cut.
He seriously punched that guy in the face for calling him an asshole, for
Yeah.
making a bunch of asshole comments.
Yeah, and blackmailing the people on the boat.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So he got his check, walked out, punched the guy in the face. That's the introduction to our hero.
Yeah, also, he looks like he's coked up because when he's sitting down in that scene, he's like sliding off the chair. Like he's got, like everyone's sweaty
Dude,
palms
look,
and
he had the
greased
mud-
up the chair.
I'm pretty sure he had the mud butt, dude. He was like wiggling around, scratching his
Yeah, he's
butt.
like, the stuff is so itchy.
I'm so hot and bothered.
So, this is when, this is all I put down for my next note is all the heroes suck. Because I'm pretty sure this next scene is when the fucking kid goes bananas.
Oh, it is. Yeah, this
that
is
shit
when
was so insane.
This is when he goes into his kitchen and his family like, it's so good, you have to try it. It's like, it's diet. There's no calories. It's great. And he's like, fuck no, mom, you're not my mom, and slaps it out of her hand.
He just slapped, and then the mom like spazzes out like Stepford Wives. She's like, it doesn't even leave any marks. Well, yeah,
because it's splattered on the cabinet.
yeah, it's liquid. Of course, it doesn't leave any fucking marks. It's not like he spilled hot lava all over the place.
It's like a cream.
He
Ice
spilled
cream
paint
doesn't leave
all over the
spots.
place.
Yeah,
it was stupid.
That didn't make any sense.
Yeah, well, they were like zombies.
Oh, they were already, huh? That shit
Yeah, they
acts
were
pretty
like
quick.
super hardcore into that.
That poor child.
I know.
So after that comes the fashion show.
Oh, yeah.
The fancy fashion show.
Ice cream fashion show.
Yeah, I think that was just another commercial they were shooting, probably.
That whole sequence of events is super weird.
Yeah,
Like,
this enters the love interest, I guess.
I still don't know her name.
No, neither do I.
They only
I
said
really
like
don't
twice.
care. Yeah, I really don't give a shit about her name.
Yeah, because she disappears for so much of the movie.
Important.
Like, so to recap the scene, Mo is just at this commercial. He walks up and he like grabs this chick by the hips and it looks like he's gonna kiss her. She's like, what the fuck? Who are you? He's like, Mo. You know.
Mo, check out my rain boots.
I'm constantly wearing rain boots. It's gonna be convenient later on when there's a bunch of liquid trying to kill me.
Right.
Like
Foreshadowing.
He becomes so prepared for fucking liquid attacks.
Jesus Christ, man. I hate that guy so much.
I actually like him because he's so unlikable now. Like everything about him is just like, God damn. Like he makes the wrong choices in every single scene. It's hilarious.
Yeah, so they're at the fashion show and it's just a bunch of models walking the stage like in like swimsuits and shit, holding pints of the stuff.
Oh, but they also have fur coats on. So it again, I don't know.
This whole movie is just a giant contradiction, dude.
Yeah, like, is it cold out there? Have the stuff. Is it too hot out there? Have the stuff.
Yeah, it's supposed to be replacement ice cream, but they keep it on the shelves at the store.
Yeah, they just keep it out on the shelf.
There's some in the fridge.
Yeah, some's in the freezer, some's in a giant display. It's in the cereal aisle for some reason.
Some's oozing in the giant crater. Like it's just, what is it?
Yeah. So anyway, at the fashion show, our hero apparently really fucking seduces this chick by like sexually assaulting her.
Yeah, and then all he tells her is, "Oh, I'm not here to like buy your services. I'm here to buy your agency." And then she runs over to her assistant. She's like, "I'm gonna need my lipstick and my dress."
Yeah, like I'm gonna fuck this guy's brains out, and then that's
He's about to give me money.
They don't even like explain if they even meet. Apparently they do. It's just all off camera.
Yeah, but
again, I feel like the time frame of this movie is like 3 days, but a lot of shit happens.
And it's funny too because you fast forward a little bit into the movie, and they're like.
They're dating or something.
Yeah, they're like kissing each other and shit, but they said nothing about it. It's just like that scene, and then like the next time you see them, they're like kissing and shit.
Yeah, it's weird because like you can imply like stuff happened off camera, but you at least throw in like a line like, "Oh man, that was a great date."
Yeah,
not just like
I can't wait to see her again.
Not just like the next time like she shows up, like we're already going steady, we're married.
Yeah, I love you, my dear.
Yeah, so weird, and they reintroduce that's later. That's later.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think there's even a need to mention that again because it's so like underplayed. It's like, yeah, she's a love interest, but who the fuck cares? It's not important.
Yeah, it's not like she's not important.
It plays no role. All she does is advertising, and that's her entire thing.
I know they make a big deal out of that though. Everyone's like, "You do advertising?
Oh, can you sell me now?
Can you increase my image?"
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Once we get to the Bush Nazis, we'll cover that.
Everybody's a Nazi in this movie.
Yeah. So.
This is the department store part.
The department store part was amazing. This kid is so out of his fucking mind.
By the way, he's got no parents with him. He just runs to a grocery store after leaving his house in a fit.
As you and I both know, people can walk very far distances in this movie in very short amounts of time.
Yes, you can apparently cross state lines in like 3 minutes.
Yes. So this kid finds himself at the grocery store.
Sees some. Okay. So that was the other like black character. It was that little kid he harasses and slaps.
He was a male.
Yeah.
Yes. He slaps this tiny black child's
the kid's
stuff.
Yeah, he's just eating the stuff, and he's like, "That's stuff will kill you, and just slaps it. Again, there's no, he just imagines, I mean, he did see it. Obviously, the stuff is bad. That's why this movie's called The Stuff. But like,
he didn't know it was bad, though.
Yeah,
all he saw was it fidget in the fridge.
Yeah, like, that doesn't mean it's going to fucking kill you.
And yeah, so he goes to the store and decides he's going to destroy their entire stock of the stuff.
Fucking knocks over. And again, this is what's weird, because the stuff's supposed to be ice cream, but it's in the cereal aisle he's knocking over. It's in, like, the cleaning goods aisle he's knocking over. Frozen food section, he's breaking windows. He's got a rake. And everyone's like, shit, this kid, he's unstoppable. He's a monster.
He's a fucking monster.
It takes like 3 people to hold him down. He's like, hey, I'll kill you the stuff. It's fucking insane. He's like a young Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, that was insane. They were like trying to grab at him. He's like, no, just smashing more and more. Oh, it was out of control. Yeah, he did his job, and he did it well.
Yeah, he knocked over some containers of the stuff and maybe spilled like 3 of them.
Yeah, there was some of it on the ground when he left.
Stuck it to him.
Yeah. So he did his duty. Like, he's pretty much the hero at this point because Mo's not doing shit.
Yeah, no, Mo goes. This is the part where Mo goes to investigate that fucking dude who's afraid of his dog.
Oh, dude, that guy was for sure a Nazi.
That guy was fucking weird.
He had like a big ass Doberman too.
He did. He had
That's
like
the Death Hound, bro.
Would you like to come in and see my collection of World War II memorabilia? Yeah, what side you got? The right side. You got the Allies? In a certain sense, they're the Allies. Like, the guy is so fucking weird. He works for the FDA, and so Mo's trying to figure out what the fucking ingredients are in the stuff, because apparently...
He's trying to get the hip hop, you know?
Apparently, this is where it's like, yeah, well, the stuff's ingredients are protected, but again, you have to list some ingredients. You can't just... The entire thing can't just be a fucking secret. Even
it's like Coca-Cola. They're protected. They got secret ingredient for their syrup.
They still list some of this shit.
It's the 80s. Again, it's the 80s. Do we know that? We know nothing of the 80s.
So, yeah.
I was born 90.
I was born 91.
Yeah, don't lie. Don't lie, little bitch.
I thought you were just generalizing the 90s, whatever.
So this dude, his dog fucking hates him.
Yeah, the dog hates him because apparently he just has been spending the last year feeding him ice cream. I hate him too. He's like,
the dog has zero nutrition. Its mind is rotten.
Actually, there's a lot of incongruent parts in this. If that guy's been eating the stuff and the dog's been eating the stuff, why is the dog freaking the fuck out so hard? Whatever.
Well, maybe he hasn't eaten the stuff, but
as
his
much
dog,
as the dog has.
I thought it was supposed to act like super quick. Like, you eat that shit, you fucking done.
Yeah, I don't know. Who cares?
But I don't know. Maybe the dog got to it first, then he's like, I'm watching my sugar intake. And then
I'm diabetic. This was a mistake to eat any of this.
And his dog just keeps getting pissed because he needs more stuff.
Yeah. So the FDA agent's like, not only do I got all the paperwork that I shouldn't show you, I'll give it to you. And Mo's like, hey, man, that'd be great. I'll even Xerox you a copy bag. Hey, how about that?
You got some paperwork?
And at this point...
you don't? It'd be a lot cooler if you did. Fucking rip off.
GMC didn't pay me to be in this truck commercial.
God, I hate those commercials so much.
I fucking hate this commercial too.
Yeah,
the dog starts freaking out at this FDA agent for no reason.
Like, Mo's gone at this point.
No, Mo's still there. This is when the guy's like, hey man, your dog. Mo's like, this dog's pretty upset, man. He's like,
he's like, why do you hate your master?
Yeah, and the guy's like creeping out of the room, like all stereotypical, like he's like facing them and like scooting backwards, like da-dun, 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 da-dun. I'm sneaking away. And so Mo's
not
like,
sus,
not subtle. So Mo's like, how about I get you some of that stuff you like so much, boy? And so he goes into I don't even know if that's a kitchen. He just opens
the library.
Yeah, he just opens a random door and it's full of fucking the stuff. That's a running theme, is that once you get hooked on the stuff, you just hoard the shit.
Yeah. And just so you know, the labels for the stuff is like a Total Wonka ripoff looking thing. It's swirly stupid letters and just the same exact color scheme.
Yeah.
But guy comes back down the stairs while he's looking into the library of stuff.
Yeah, he's not even mad. This guy that he doesn't know is just going around his house.
Dude, I think that guy was like, fucking save me or kill me. One or the other, please.
I am so half full of the stuff. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know if I'm coming or going, you guys.
Yeah.
So, weird because the dog is angry at him, and so Mo's like, all right, well, I'm gonna take this paperwork and I'm gonna go ahead and fuck you over with it later. And he leaves, and then like the guy who's afraid of his dog's like, well, I think we both deserve a tree of that good stuff, that crack rock the stuff.
Yeah.
And then for some reason, it just the dog starts attacking him. Like it just cuts to it cuts away a Mo like leaving like, man, that guy was a fucking freak. And then it just cuts back to the guy like on the ground like a lifeless
And the dog's like on top of him, just like
it wasn't even attacking him at first. It was just like near him. He was like on the ground like he tries to get the phone. He's like, help me. And the dog unplugs the phone. It was so ridiculous.
The dog walks over and just casually unplugs the phone.
Like the dog was halfway from like putting its paw up to its mouth and being like, shh. The stuff.
No, God.
And then, man, you said that in every podcast.
I think it was only one, I think.
You said in 3.
That's a catchphrase, dude.
No, God.
No, God.
Anyway, so the dog starts vomiting up the stuff and just licks the guy with it. It was so weird. The dog's like, love you, Bill. It was gentle. It's almost like that Marley and Me movie. It was touching.
Yeah. Although the dog's face kind of ripped open when that happened.
Yeah,
because that's like that's like a running theme with the stuff too. Is like when it leaves your body, it like gapes your mouth open, then like comes out in a huge chunk.
Which is weird because it's a fucking liquid, so it could just leave the same way it went in.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe it just doesn't like being chewed, and it's like, "Fuck you, I'm yogurt. Don't chew me." It rips them apart.
Yeah, because that's another thing too. Is when people eat it, they chew it for some reason. I love this yogurt.
Nothing like chomping down on this liquid. Yeah. I also chew my beer and my water.
Me too. Cheers.
That's disgusting to try and chomp down beer.
This beer is delicious.
Oh, so that's the last time we see the FDA guy, so we only assume he's dead. So
he's dead as fuck.
So then Mo goes from I don't even know.
That's another thing you should know too is your mind will get taken over by the stuff if you eat it, but if the stuff gets you,
oh yeah, there's different levels of the stuff. The stuff can just kill you or it can take you over.
Right. If you happily eat it because it's delicious, you'll just be dead inside, but still an animated corpse.
You're just kind of like, man, I really like this stuff.
It's sick. I'm just gonna kind of be the same way I was, but I'm only gonna eat that.
I'm gonna be pretty chill. I'm gonna be in like a permanent state of coming down.
Yeah.
I mean, it's whatever. So this is when Mo goes to the weirdly bathroom obsessed gas station.
Oh
yeah, he's like, all right, fill her up, and the gas station is like, all right, go ahead and wash your hands. I just cleaned the bathroom.
He's like, you got to use the bathroom, sir? He's like, no, can you stop it at 20?
And he's like, all right, well, I put a fresh towel in the bathroom. Go ahead and wash your hands.
You sure you don't want to wash your hands?
Like, Mo's getting a face. He's like, hey, man, who the fuck are you telling me my hands are dirty, man? My hands are... Look, man, I keep shitting and pissing. My hands stay the same cleanliness. It is fucking weird. And so Mo's like, I'm going to go check out this weird car at the gas station attendant. It's just like 2 strangers in one day. How weird. And then just runs through the woods. I got to get out of here.
Yeah, so Mo walks a little bit down the street, checking things out, walks by a car, and that's when Chocolate Chip Charlie attacks Mo for no fucking reason.
Yeah, Mo's just looking at his car, and then just a flying kick from the top of the car.
Yeah.
Which, how do you even get up there without Mo seeing him? You'd have to, like, mantle on top of the car. He's like, hold on, give me a minute. All right, flying kick.
Dude, he lunged. He's got hops.
Yeah, I fucking love Chocolate Chip Charlie.
Yeah, he's a man.
He was the best part of that movie.
Yeah,
now.
So some strange black man named Chocolate Chip Charlie.
God, that is not correct.
Politically?
Yes. Every character is just like, yeah, man, the black guy's named Chocolate Chip, baby.
It's because he's brown like a chocolate chip.
He's sweet like one, too. even though he keeps going out. My fists are lethal weapons. He fucking.
Well, he does
loves.
punch and kick a lot of things.
He punches and kicks a lot of stuff. It's fucking awesome.
He's the karate master.
Dude, he's like that priest from Brain Dead. That's like, I kick ass for the Lord! And just beats the shit out of all those zombies.
Dude, we're going to have to do Brain Dead. I need to see that again.
I fucking love that movie. It's one of my favorites.
We're supposed to be doing shitty movies, but we can do good ones too, right?
We can just do Brain Dead. It's not a good horror movie, so I guess it counts.
Okay, sick. I need a reason to watch that again.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, so Chocolate Chip Charlie attacks Mo, but Mo is such a southern badass.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. He just, like, deflects him real quick and, like, knocks him to the ground.
He pins him down.
Yeah.
He's like, what the fuck is your problem?
And he's like, hey, man, don't look at my car. You work for the stuff? And Mo's like, no, I hate the stuff.
Y'all stole my company.
Yeah, and then
I want my company back.
And then he openly admits that he's like planning on killing everyone involved with the stuff.
I know, dude.
That's fucking weird. He's just like, all right, I know I just met you, but I'm gonna kill everyone involved with taking my company from me. You know how my family betrayed me. Like, your family? Did you kill them already?
It was his family.
Yeah, like no one else is involved. Like they just offered your family a good deal and they took it.
Right.
That's how corporation works. Whatever.
Yeah. So Chocolate Chip Charlie must be dark chocolate chip Charlie because he's a bit bitter.
Holy shit!
Woohoo! Is it pun day already?
Oh shit!
That wasn't even a pun, was it? I'm fucked.
Yeah, that was a good one. I am. All right, moving on from that. They go to the only other guy in town, apparently, that weird dude with like the jumpsuit V-neck.
Convenience store creep.
Yeah, that guy.
I love him.
That guy is just like. Where's the mail go? It goes to where their address is in...
No, don't touch it.
Yeah, which is weird, because again, they just grab a stack of mail. And he's like, hey, don't touch that. That is mail. And Chocolate Chip Charlie's like, I don't got time for this. And just grabs the mail from him. He's like, oh, man, I failed.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens. It's fucking hilarious.
It's so funny. And then he's like, you guys should leave. And it's like, hey, man, there's no one else in this here store. So how about you close up the store? Me and Chocolate Chip will take you out and we can get some beer and we can have some dinner. And the guy's like, I already ate. And they look over and they see all these crushed stuff canisters everywhere. and then
I'm losing my marbles. Get out of my store.
Yeah, and then he like does that awkward creep thing that the fucking FDA guy does. He just like looks towards him and is like creeps out back first. Like,
yeah, just goes out a side door. It's not even the entrance.
Yeah, and then
it's like the bathroom.
Then he like locks the door and then the stuff leaves him.
Yeah, the stuff gets nervous. It's like, oh, I better get the fuck out of here.
Cheese it. It's the cops.
Yeah, so his mouth gapes open, a giant weird tongue
It
thing.
doesn't kill him though.
No, apparently not. But his like jaw is like totally dislocated and just this big clump of jizzy goo.
It looks like chocolate chip cookie dough.
It does until it's the foam again.
Yeah, it's the only part of the whole movie where it doesn't look like white foam.
Yeah, it's like right when it's coming out of their mouth, then it hits the ground, and then all of a sudden it's just like really thick jizz.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that shit goes off the wall and out the window.
Yeah, it books out the window. It's so weird. It escapes, even though it's totally capable of killing people.
Right.
It's like literally like, I gotta go on the run.
Yeah. And then Mo and Chocolate Chip Charlie are like, he's been shitting for a long time.
Yeah, I actually think that's what they say.
So he backed out all stealthily. I gotta shit.
I have to approach the toilet butt first because I don't know I'm gonna start dropping.
Yeah, so the door's locked. They can't get in. What do? Chocolate Chip Charlie to the rescue. Busts that fucking door open with his fist.
He punches one of the panels off and just like, got it. Like, oh, okay.
Well, did you try the door handle?
No, they just punched the door.
God damn it, Chip.
So they obviously immediately they go in there and they act like they see the guy on the ground. They're like, oh no, we gotta get out of here. The stuff is killing people. Like they jump to a lot of conclusions in that part.
Maybe he just fainted.
Yeah, they're just like,
maybe he's
oh
too
God,
dehydrated.
That guy's killed by the stuff. We gotta get out of here before it kills us too. And Mo like looks at Charlie. He's like, do you have a gun? I told you. I keep telling you. My hands are lethal goddamn weapons.
Dude.
They were,
so
though.
sick.
They were
So sick.
This next part's actually like legitimately good.
I just didn't understand about that part. Like, they acted like they saw some shit. They didn't see
Yeah,
anything.
the stuff is totally gone. Again, like this movie jumps around a lot.
The window was broken. That's it. The guy was laying
The
there. They didn't
window
even
wasn't
check to see if he
broken.
was dead.
It was just open.
No, it was broken.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
And the dude was just laying there. They didn't even check to see if he was dead.
Yeah, they're just
They're
like,
just
oh,
like,
fuck.
wow, his mouth is big.
We're gonna get murdered by goo. Like they're jumping to like they don't even know that the kid saw the shit move. Like,
No.
as far as I can tell, Mo has never even encountered this stuff until that moment.
No, exactly. Yeah. But I do believe Mo reads in the newspaper about this child coming
Yeah,
up.
that's
here pretty
way
soon.
later.
Oh, it is?
It's way later. It's not this part.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, so they get out of the creepy convenient guy's store because they're like, "Oh fuck, some creepy goo killed this guy, and he's not looking good."
Just jumping to a lot of conclusions.
Yeah, so they get out of there and they're like walking down the road. I'm not sure of their destination at this point.
Yeah,
and this is when the jungle Nazis arrive.
There's 3 skinheads come hauling ass out of the woods.
They're walking peacefully down the road, and you just hear.
Stuff.
Yeah, they turn around. It's like 4 hefty white dudes
Yeah, they're
with
just
pipes
skinheads.
running after them.
It's ridiculous.
It's badass.
And
They're stuffies, just so you know.
Yeah, they're stuffies.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, stuffies. So one of them swings at Chocolate Chip Charlie, and it's not very clear what he does. It looks like he just kind of like pushes him, and then the guy falls down and starts exploding the stuff from every orifice. And Chocolate Chip's like, lethal weapon.
I told you.
And then Mo punches a jaw right off of one of the guys. Apparently,
That was like the only gore in this movie.
No, the head explosion.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, this one was cooler because like the fist went into his head.
Yeah, it was so fucking awesome. So they kill all these fucking bush Nazis, and then they're just like, well, better just take this boat. Even though they didn't show river near the town earlier.
Yeah. Well, they bailed by boat.
They bailed by boat, and it doesn't explain. Oh, they just end up in a diner. And then Mo's like, go with the FBI. Again, constantly just telling people to go to the FBI. Now you go with the FBI, and you tell them, oh, Mo Rutherford told you about the stuff or something. Like, it's not very clear what the plot is. And then, like, he suspicious, like, does anyone have the stuff here? And everyone's like, the stuff? What?
Yeah.
I'm hooked on that.
And the ice cream lady pulls out her walkie-talkie.
Oh, that's a... That's right after that part. That shit was so stupid.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to remember like the context. Like
There isn't any. Like, Mo gets a ride back to his car, and then there's just like stuff everywhere. Like suddenly there's like diners and street merchants of the stuff, and then like apparently the stuff knew about him, and so
and so the lady dispensing the stuff to people
sends an ice cream truck full of the stuff, driven by some dude on the stuff, to run him over, and it misses.
Oh yeah,
It's so ridiculous. He's like,
that's what
the
happened.
fucking
She
stuff.
ratted him out, dude.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay, well, I'm glad we got past that already because that didn't make any sense. I didn't want to talk about it.
Yeah, and then this is when Mo goes to that dude that like owns the stuff. And he's, and he's like talking
This is
to him.
where
He's like,
shit gets weird.
Yeah, he's like, I could blackmail you, and the guy's like, yeah, or I could kick you out. He's like, oh, I could kill you.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just threaten people like that.
Yeah, like one of the first thing he says to him is like, I can shut you down.
Yeah, and he's like,
He's
no,
like
you
just busting there making threats immediately.
Yeah. No, you can't. Well, I could just kill you.
I'm telling the police.
Yeah, I'm going to call the cops, and this movie ends right now. Like,
You
congratulations.
just threatened me with death.
Yeah, like you are going to jail, Mo Rutherford.
Okay, I guess we'll address this one more time too. The next scene, where are they?
They're back in New York.
They're back in New York and they're dating now.
Yeah, him and the chick.
Smoochy. What
Well,
the
she's
fuck?
like crying. She's like, "Oh my god, I can't believe this stuff is evil."
Oh yeah, I've been marketing this poison to all these people.
It's so weird. Again, there's no explanation.
and
It
she
just
never tried it once.
Yeah, just slam cuts to her freaking out because he told her about it. Like, she just trusts this dude that she like apparently banged off camera. Like,
Yeah.
hey, that stuff you've been peddling, man. I gotta tell you what, that shit is not all right.
It's aliens and we're family now.
We're family. Fast and Furious. We're family.
The stuff is never enough.
Yeah, so
That commercial was dope.
the dancing.
They're doing like cartwheels and shit.
Yeah, that one dude does this crazy ass like handspring. I'm like, Jesus Christ, this stuff makes you super fucking athletic.
It was great. It was like a crazy Grateful Dead.
Well, no, actually, they do say that the stuff makes you never tired, and like
They do say that.
hell, I'd eat the fucking stuff if it made me never have to sleep.
Well, it would also make you not yourself. You want
And
to?
can I handspring and cartwheel like the greatest trapeze artist? Of course, I'll take the stuff. My dreams are to fly.
Well, that's good. This is a suicide alternative. Just
The
be
stuff.
one with the stuff.
The stuff is better than suicide.
It's better than suicide. You don't have to think about it because you're pretty much dead.
So this is when it comes back to the family, and there's just like this part is so
Yes.
awkward and so goofy because the kid who's named Jason's like, I don't want to eat the stuff. And they're like, eat the stuff. It has 0 calories and it's all natural. And he's like, well, it's got living stuff. And then the dad like smiles.
The family's so obviously brainwashed at
Yeah.
this point. They're just like
But
the biggest
Jason,
fucking weirdos.
Why don't you know that everything contains something living? Why yeast? Why yogurt has enhanced microbials? And it's so goofy and forced sounding.
Yeah,
Like,
and then that's when Jason says, "Man, you sound straight out of a comic book."
and so they're like, if you don't eat your stuff, you're grounded. So you're grounded. And they,
Grounded for life.
they give him a pint of the stuff. And they're like,
Brother.
you go take this upstairs and you eat it. They don't even want to watch him do it, apparently. Apparently there's a riot pass. You got Ian in private.
Good thing Jason's a fucking baby genius and he knows exactly what to do.
So he flushes it down the toilet.
Oh, I love to watch it squirm as it goes
And
down
yeah,
too.
it's flushing down the toilet. It's so stupid looking. Like you can just see the brush being splattered along. He's like, whoa.
I know, he's like sitting right next to it too. Like, what if it jumped at him? It
Yeah.
could have totally took him down.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, you see this shit kill people.
Yeah, but we do know from watching this film that this stuff is very, very lazy. It doesn't
Yeah.
like to try very hard.
It doesn't like to follow the same plan.
Yeah, it only tries when it's too late.
Yeah. Oh shit! No.
Exactly.
Can you imagine if every movie was like that? Like at the very end, it tries. Like imagine like an episode of Dragon Ball Z where Frieza's like getting his ass beat. All of a sudden he's like, "Oh shit! Wait, never mind." He just beats the shit out of Goku at the end. Like, turn around! I got it. Like, man.
It would have been cool if, like,
It would have been cool
if it put up a better fight.
Yeah, no, it just got flushed like a fucking turd.
Yeah.
Which
Yes.
it is. It's dirt turds.
So he's like, well, fuck, like, I just flushed the food that I was supposed to eat. I gotta fake out my family. What's like the stuff? Oh, I got some shaving cream, even though I'm a fucking child and have nothing to shave. I guess they have a shared bathroom.
They have a shared bathroom.
Okay. Well,
He fills up his stuff canister with
shaving
Barbasol,
cream.
and then he comes downstairs, and his older brother's like, "What are you doing down here, penis breath? You're supposed to be upstairs eating the stuff."
Fucking nerd, did you put it down yet?
And Jason's just like, "I love the stuff. The stuff is the best thing I've ever had." Like, not even talking like the rest of his family. His brother's like, "Oh yeah, well let me have some of your stuff." It's
Yeah,
like
he
some.
tries to dip like his 2 middle fingers in, like he's about to just.
I don't think he tries to do so.
He's trying to like finger blast the fucking the stuff.
Hey Jason, you know you're my little bro, and I love you.
Well, I thought that was weird. He was just
It
trying to
was
stick his
super
fingers.
creepy.
in
I'm
the
pretty
food.
sure it was a test to see how it attached. Jason's like, "No, this is my stuff. Do not touch my stuff." And he's like, "All right, you had the stuff."
You passed the test, bruh.
And it's like, "Guys, guess who's part of the family and ate the stuff?" And then he walks in, and it's like, fucking Leave It the Beaver. They're just having a big bowl of the stuff. It's like, Jason, welcome to dinner. Would you like the stuff? And Jason's like, "No thanks. I already had some stuff." It's like, that's weird. There's more stuff. You do not like more stuff? And Jason's like, "No, I'm tired." And then all of a sudden Dad's like, "Wait a minute. We don't sleep anymore because we eat the stuff." And Jason's like, and he just gives his dad the canister of the stuff and runs
just
outside.
bails.
That's it. He just leaves.
He just books it.
And then, like, for a second, they're confused. They're like, "Wait, why did Jason run away?"
But then his dad sticks his 2 middle fingers in, just deep in there and just shoves it down
Takes a
his throat.
big
He's like,
ol'-
and he just looks pissed.
Yeah, he just takes one bite. He's like, "Barbasol!" So Jason books it, and at that point, Mo shows up. He's like, "Hey, kid, get in the car."
Yeah, he doesn't even know what's happening. He's like, I'm taking you. Fuck your parents.
And Jason's like, what do I do? He's like, I saw the stuff move too, kid. And Jason's like, oh shit, that's good enough for me, and hops in the stranger's car. Yeah. And then
he's so happy in the car. Like nothing's wrong. He's like, I sure love my new dad.
So he starts puking up Barbasol.
Excuse me, sir. I just threw up in your car.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I just ate shaving cream.
Son, everybody has to eat shaving cream once in a while. What does that mean? He says
Fuck Mo, bro.
He says it like it's some southern wisdom. Like, yeah, you're right. Everybody does have to eat some shaving cream every once in a while. No, that's not a thing people do, you dumbass.
When you're a child in the South, you got to do creative things to get high.
Hey man, everyone puts a finger in their ass once or another. Just unsolicited advice from Mo. Jason's like, what? I'm just saying, sometimes your pops get a little bit, bold with your mom's pee, and he goes in the B, if you know what I mean. What? I'm regretting getting in this car with a stranger.
Hey, man, everyone has sex with a cat every once in a while.
Hey, man, if it's got a hole and it's still alive and it's warm, man, you just do what feels all right.
Everyone sucks a little shaving cream out of a patch.
Shitty Matthew McConaughey.
He's the worst. He is the worst. So Mo abducts a child because he just doesn't give a fuck about anyone.
Well, the chick is like, what the hell? You can't bring a child into this stuff. And Mo's like, hey, baby, you know what? How about you give your pretty ass up on that plane? You shut the fuck up. And she's like, okay, Mo. And then they fly
to Georgia.
Yeah, they fly to Georgia. And then they just leave the kid in the plane. They're like, hey, pilot, man, if we don't come back here in like 3 hours, man, you just take that kid over there to Savannah Airport. And you wait for further instructions from the FBI.
Just do what you want. I don't really care.
Yeah, just keep him entertained, man. Play some card games, show him some magic tricks, man. You pull down your pants, let him take a look inside your poop. I don't even care, man. You just do what feels good.
He's your responsibility now.
And then one of the big fucking this isn't how real life works.
I just imagine him running across the state like fucking T-3000 or whatever. Just
the gas station convenience store attendant shows up in Georgia from Virginia. Again, this is like the next day. Like on foot, and he opens the aircraft's window, which those windows don't open for a
it's
fucking
for if the pilot needs some fresh air.
Yeah, the pilot was taking the plane through a fucking drive-through. Hey man, can I get a tall order of that stuff? I gotta go hit the fucking skies.
Yeah.
So then the guy, in a very fast cut, it's just convenience store clerk, windows open, pilot's being choked by a small amount of the stuff. All of a sudden, a large amount of the stuff is chasing down Jason. Jason has plenty of time to leave and run to the woods, and the convenience store guy's like, meh.
Yeah, the way this stuff kills people is it pretty much turns into like a face hugger, and just like chokes them out.
Yeah,
it's great.
It's dumb. So Mo and girl go on a tour of the stuff plant, and it's so awkward. They're just like, hey man, don't take pictures. And Mo's like, I'm gonna take pictures. You know what, man? Nikon doesn't pay me to be in these commercials for this camera, all right, man? I just do it because I like it.
Yeah, this part
drags on, actually.
Yeah, it does.
So
the key point is like, yeah, it's... What does he say? It's something like I have a hard time getting these employees not to eat up all of our profits.
Stop taking photographs with your human camera.
I am human.
I am human rapper.
Oh God, we're referencing older episodes already.
Yeah, keep watching older episodes and newer episodes.
So sick.
So yeah,
so sick.
And this is another confusing point because Mo apparently has all these fucking backup plans. So the plant is like, we already have a hotel set up. Why don't you go there and stay there? It'll be pleasant. And so Mo stays with the chick. It's like, awkward.
You know what? I'd rather get laid than take care of a child.
Yeah, and they leave, let's go. And they don't even reference the fact that like this kid's waiting for them. They're just like, the kid's probably fine. And so they have to pass.
That grown man pilot knows what he's doing.
They have to pass the plane that's still there, even though it's supposed to have left. And it's like, that's weird. Whatever. Is the window open?
Yeah.
And they leave. They get to the hotel, and then
Mo is no longer thinking with his head brain.
no, he's thinking with penis brain.
Yes.
Because he even says, like, I'm glad you got us a double room, man, because she likes to, I don't know, sit up and do woman stuff, man. I just got to think with my penis.
Now, he straight up says, like, she's got control of my head, my forearm, and my pecker.
Yeah, it's
I was
awkward.
like, what the fuck,
And the guy at the
dude?
check-in's like, I did not need to know that. Just take your key and leave.
I figured because you guys are staying in this shady motel, you fucking asshole.
So
Get the fuck out of my face.
they're in bed, and then there's that really awkward part where she, like, cracks her neck a bunch of times, and Mo's just like, ugh. And
You're gross. I don't like you anymore.
just so you know, darling, by the time that you wake up, I'm gonna be 6 million miles away.
God, dude, I hate that accent so much.
I fucking
Please,
I-
no more. Just give him just give him a Chinese accent for the rest of the episode, please. He's
No.
Asian now.
He's Asian now?
Yeah, he's Asian now. Fuck him, dude. I want to forget. I can't wait until the end of the episode. All right.
Well,
he's Asian now.
okay, whatever.
All right.
So the next part is they're literally about to go to sleep, and I was like, "Oh, me about to go sleep."
Oh, so much better.
And
I
the pillow,
love Mo now.
and the pillow, he puts his head down, and the pillow fucking just starts exploding stuff all over the place, like it's head activated.
Dude, they're playing this so far in advance.
Yeah.
They got there and like fucking used like donut fillers to fill the bed with stuff.
I actually
Like
want to
the
imagine they
pillows
just took
and
a pillowcase to the stuff fountain, and they just poured the pillowcase in there. Like, all right, stuff. Now you be a good pillow until some guy comes and lays down on you.
They were laying on it for a long time before it decided to start
what
bursting
the
out.
stuff is like, oh no, they're about to fornicate. Better get out of there. I want to be the only substance on this bed.
I want to be the only white sticky goo on this mattress. Yeah,
So-
but the mattress was filled with the stuff.
Yeah, so the
Everything
stuff's
was filled with
erupting.
stuff.
Mo's getting choked out. He's like, oh, help, help, I can't breathe.
Dude, he's so much more likable now. They fucked up on casting in this one, dude.
Oh, dude. Can you imagine if like this was all kid movie and it was like Short Round playing Mo? Help me, Dr. Jones! He's the stuff, Dr. Jones!
It would be so much better, dude. I would have loved this
It would
movie
not
so much
be-
more.
It would not be any better. So,
I wouldn't hate the hero. That's my main thing. I hated the hero.
oh yeah, this is also the fun part where
Oh yeah,
they
random guy busts in.
the random guy busts in, but they keep cutting back because Jason the kid had run to the quarry and hid inside a fucking tanker truck that got locked.
God, this kid is so stupid.
He's so stupid. Like, he's not even... He's, like, in the woods. He's like, better go inside where all the people are and hide in the worst spot ever. And he just hides in a tanker truck.
There are humans out here. I should hide. And
I should hide. I don't want that ambient goo. You know what? They never filled these tanker trucks with liquid. I should be fine.
yeah. So he climbs in.
Gets
Guy
locked
gets on
inside.
top, just doing his fucking job. Closes the lid. Doesn't think to look for a fucking kid in there.
No, there's no reason to look for kids inside these things.
Seriously. So he just locks it up, and they drive away. And the kid's like, "Oh shit! I could barely stand. It's crazy in here."
Tubular.
He's having a great time.
I don't know if tubular was like an 80s thing, but I can imagine that. Like, this is like a sitcom now. Tubular. Batical.
Oh yeah. So
The
maybe
beer's
it
hitting me
was
hard now.
Yeah, it's kicking
I still
in.
got
man.
this.
I'm
It's frothy beer.
I'm fucking feeling it.
Yeah. So,
I guess I have to help Johnny with his third beer
yeah.
because he's a little baby boy.
Yeah. Oh, help me, Jerry. Oh, Choco Chipper, Jerry, help me.
Oh, he's coming back.
Yeah, he comes back. Anyway, a bunch of bullshit happens. Mo gets with a chick. They go to investigate. He's like, I was going to do his southern accent, but if you really want me to do a racist Chinese...
No, go back to it.
The southern accent?
Yeah, we can't forget him.
Yeah, I was going to say the racist Chinese accent.
We're almost done.
Yeah. Mo's like, all right, sugar tits, I'm going to go ahead and wear this jumpsuit. You go on back to the hotel room I apparently have set up, so I don't know why we stayed at some random hotel paid for by the company that we hate.
Yeah, he's always got like a destination ready to go. Like,
Yeah, so he never uses it.
Yeah, he always has a backup plan, but he never uses it.
Yeah, it's like, oh, no,
dumb
man.
fucking idiot.
Yeah. Shit hits the fan. I got to get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, we forgot, but yeah, Mo lights the stuff on fire. The guy that busts
How
in.
did we just skip that?
We were
Random
talking-
guy busts in and like starts trying to fight Mo because he's like doesn't like the stuff.
Yeah.
So
it's weird because the guy busts, he's like, kill you! That's all he says.
And
It's
then-
actually kind of rad.
Yeah.
Like he busted like he's Michael fucking Myers. Kill you!
Yeah, and then Mo pushes him into the stream of erupting stuff out of the
Yeah,
mattress.
and then they just light it on fire and leave.
Well, he gets like sucked up the wall and onto the ceiling, and he's like stuck there. And then he lights him up. So the stuff's weakness is fire. It burns.
It burns.
How do people not know that? Because everyone's fucking has it in their house.
Yeah. Someone had to be like, Well, I mean, apparently it doesn't go bad if you leave it in sunlight or not freeze it. Might as well try cooking with it.
Yeah, or just like daily kitchen things.
Yeah.
Have a fucking
'cause
pint
the
next
stuff-
to the stove.
Yeah, the stuff fucking screams when it's on fire.
Yeah.
You figure someone would be like, objects shouldn't scream on fire. Living things do that.
Why is my yogurt screeching like a banshee?
That's so weird. Well,
I better eat it.
Still gonna eat it.
It's all those probiotics having a great time.
They help you poop.
They help you poop and they've got a voice.
So yeah, Mo sends Sugar Tits off to go stay at some other hotel. He's like, I'm gonna wear this jumpsuit and I'm gonna go put the C4 near some rocks. I'm gonna blow up the stone.
Oh yeah, his C4 was like a little fucking turtle shell anklet.
It's so dumb. Like he has pre-planned C4. What the fuck is he, a terrorist?
and it was in like the most adorable anklet form.
Yeah. Again, he's got the bad guy jumpsuit, so he's disguised. And he decides to wear his anklets, even though the thing has pockets. You can tell he just put it in his pockets. No one even bothers checking them.
Yeah.
And he just knocks some guy out randomly. Some guy who's walking by him. I was like,
Oh, he just wanted to beat some ass. Like he had no reason to knock that dude out.
And at first I was like, oh, he's taking the guy's hat because everyone else wears hats.
He
And
took the hat for like a second.
Yeah, he just puts it on like a truck. He's like, all right, man. The hair like this, man, you don't cover this.
I did it. My dick is bigger.
Every man I knock out gives me an inch.
Yeah, he's a fucking asshole. He's not a hero.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. So then he steals the tanker truck because the kid's screaming as they're filling the tanker truck full of the stuff.
Yeah, they find like there's finally like drama to this kid's situation because he was perfectly fine in
Yeah,
there.
he was just in a tanker trailer for like 12 hours.
Yeah, once they open the lid, he'd be fine though. But all of a sudden, the sticky goo enters the equation. And he's about to be fucked
Yeah,
and
and
left
he's
for dead.
screaming, and you can hear him from outside the truck, but no one cares. And Mo's like, shit, I think I know that tight sounding voice. Damn. Hey, kid, is that you in there? You being investigated by that there stuff? And the kid's like, God damn
the fuck out of here!
Mo, you son of a bitch, you Matthew McConaughey son of a fucker, you get me out of here. And Mo's like, well, shit, man, if you put it like that, better knock out this guy and steal this truck.
Yeah.
So he knocks out the guy, steals the truck. The chick
I thought he got him out of there first.
No, he didn't get him out of there first.
I think he did because the shit was coming straight towards him, and he was like, "Oh no!" and it was just sitting there.
It doesn't really matter because all of a sudden, like, he's stealing the truck, and then this is when the gas station attendant's attacking the chick who didn't go to the hotel. Like, so the gas station attendant, is just traveling all across Georgia, knocking people out and trying to kill people for the stuff. Apparently, he has like radio beams that he's following to all these people.
Yeah.
And he gets knocked down on the ground. The best part, so he gets knocked down and he's like, oh no, I can't get back up. And Mo runs over his legs with the tanker truck. And it,
Like a little toothpaste.
yeah, and like it just apparently builds up pressure and explodes his fucking head.
Oh, it was great.
That's-
It was the best part about this was that like we were talking when this was happening. I'm looking over at Johnny like right when the guy's head explodes because he was like mid sentence. Right when his head explodes,
True.
he stops mid sentence and gets serious. He's like, "What the fuck? Why?" It didn't make any sense. Why did he need pop?
It was so insane. Again, people don't. We aren't full of air, so you can't just explode our heads like that. You crush our legs.
I guess if you eat the stuff, you become condensed, and you're all full of hot gas.
I don't know. Well, we're already like 3/4 of the way through this movie, so that's good.
We got to talk about him getting the kid out of the fucking tanker because that's when it shows how lazy the stuff truly is.
I'm pretty sure this is after the guy's head explodes. I'm pretty sure. It doesn't matter.
It must have been.
It really doesn't fucking matter.
It doesn't. Yeah. Anyways, so like
none of the plot of the movie matters.
Once Mo finally gets Jason the kid out of the fucking tanker, like he's like reaching down. He's like, "Give me your hand," and the kid's like, "Okay, finally, fuck, you took forever, but okay." And like,
how'd you forget about me?
And the stuff is still just chilling there. It's like been in the same spot the whole fucking time.
Yeah, like it made no attempt to kill the kid, even though it shows malicious intent all throughout the movie.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be like sentient, and like knows what it's doing. Apparently, it's taking over the fucking planet.
Yeah.
But anyways, he's like pulling the kid up, and then like when the kid's like out of the hole already, that's when the stuff decides like, I'm gonna grab you.
Yeah.
and misses horribly.
Yeah, and
because it was too fucking late.
So they just shut the truck. Now they have another car.
Oh.
And this was confusing. They have another car. They still take the tanker full of the stuff, and they just apparently let it leak out the back, and they get pulled over by a cop.
Oh, and that's when he starts making sex jokes.
Yeah, I forget what he says. Something ridiculous. Like,
yeah, he's like, you got a hose hanging off the back, and he's like, oh, I'm sorry, are you gonna arrest me for indecent exposure?
And the guy's like, he just whips out his revolver. He's like, get the fuck out of the truck.
You dirty birdie.
You're going too fast. You have shit leaking out of your truck, and now you just sexually assaulted a cop. You're fucking going to jail, son. And then the kid's like, do I gotta put my hands up too? Now he's getting the southern accent because he's starting to become Mo. That's how they propagate. Mo spreads asexually by adopting kids.
Jesus Christ. So the only way they know how to get out of this police encounter, they're all white, so they're safe.
They're like, there's no way this cop's going to shoot us for no reason. We're not chocolate chip.
But they're like, fuck it, a ticket. We can't have that. We got to get away with this scot-free. so they're like, do you see that white stuff coming out of the truck, out of the hose?
And the cop's like licking his lips like, yeah. Like, yeah, it's the stuff. He's like, oh yeah, really? I didn't notice. He's like sweating profusely now.
The kid and the woman seduce him essentially into eating that shit with
They're
him.
like,
we're so hungry, officer.
If I go more than an hour without eating the stuff, I don't know what I'll do, officer.
I'm so full of not eating the stuff.
And the cop's like, fuck it, I need to go eat the stuff. And he just leans down to eat it, and then
Mo sneaks up behind him, just like slams him,
nerve
gently.
pinches him like, shh.
Yeah, he like gently slams him on the back of the neck, just like
sleep. I've got movie star powers. Sleep. That's how he fights. Like when he's knocking the dudes out in the fight, it's all just like sleep.
Yeah.
Sleep.
Well, Mo's just a Southern champion.
Yeah.
He's a king of the Mongoloids.
So this is when the movie starts to speed up. They take the tanker trailer, and the chick's like, but where are we going? He's like, don't worry. I know a guy in this castle. It's going to be all right.
The Bush Nazis.
Yeah, they get out, and all of a sudden some dude comes walking out of a tree like, hold on just a second there, partner.
There's a whole army.
Well, no, it's the first guy. It's one guy at first, the colonel. And then, like, the whole army comes out, and he's like, I don't take kindly to darkies around here. And all of a sudden, they're just like...
There were no darkies with them.
I know. They just warp up to the top of the tower, and that's when he's like, for a guy in your position, I could blackmail you with this incriminating video of you with a 17-year-old black woman you were sleeping with.
And then he was like, I could just throw you off my castle. You'd land right about there.
Yeah, and it wouldn't even be murder. This is Georgia. And Mo's like, I know you could do that, but you won't because we're both extraordinarily sleazy. And the colonel's like, God damn it, you're right.
You know what, son? You've got a point. What the fuck is happening?
And then Mo's like, there's a bunch of commies putting goo in kids' faces, and the colonel immediately goes from zero.
Bunch of commies ejaculating on children.
That's pretty much how he phrases it. And then the colonel's like, motherfucker. He goes cross-eyed. He's like, we gotta assemble the forces. And so...
Like he broke his brain hearing that information. We gotta assemble the forces.
So he takes his private army. They pay one of them or something like that to take this tanker truck back to the stuff plant. And the guy at the gate's like, can I help you? And this guy's colonel, like army guys, like
they all turn into robots.
It's the easiest way to distinguish them. The colonel army guy's like, hey man, yeah, I found this tanker trailer, and I was thinking there might be, a cash reward. And the guy's like, yes, there will be a cash reward. Take it inside. The guy's like, hold on now. I want to discuss the bit of the cash reward. And then the robot guy's like, it is discussed. And just shoots the guy in the head.
Oh, I can't remember exactly what he says, but he's something. Oh, yeah, we got it all figured out.
Yeah. We will have it all figured out right now. And
That shit was so awkward.
And then immediately it just
faked him out.
Immediately they start playing the Superman theme, but like terrible knockoff. And then it's just
so
like
heroic.
It's like 20 minutes of then like this Colonel's army just gunning down unarmed dude. It's like we're supposed to be like, yeah, get them. They're the stuff.
Yeah,
but they're just like a bunch of unarmed people getting shot, and then you actually walk in on them committing mass suicide.
Yeah, they walk into the room. They're all dead on the ground. The lady's like, Jason, don't look.
Which
and
is
he's
weird
like,
because the kid's like, I want to look.
Yeah, I want to see it.
And she's like, don't look, even though
I want to see it.
He just walked through a battlefield, but no, suicide.
I have to see it.
If I don't see it, how will I get hard tonight? I kill cats for fun. I am Mo.
I have got to see it, lady.
So the lady takes
I am hardened.
Jason.
I'm a criminal now.
I know, he gets so tough by the end of this movie.
He just gets a leather jacket out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Leather jacket. Yeah. That's how you know you're tough. Leather jacket.
Level up.
But yeah, the lady takes Jason away. They get chased by this stuff. The stuff starts exploding out of the facility for no reason, and the Colonel's like, good job.
Well, because it's trying to get him.
Yeah, but
that's what I told you. It doesn't try until it's too late.
But it's weird because it just gives up at the end, and the Colonel's like, good job. Even though it's still on the ground, like right in front of them. They're like, all right, well, let's go to this airport, go back to fucking Virginia, then let's go to my radio station I conveniently own and make a broadcast from my private radio station.
Yeah.
That's their grandmaster plan, to stop one random radio station.
Yeah, the whole army goes to this radio station that the head of the army apparently owns.
Yeah.
And he gets there and they're playing the stuff commercial on the radio. He's like, get that fucking shit off my radio station.
And the guy's like, okay.
No! Get this shit off my radio!
And the guy's like, okay, fuck, I did it. Fuck, man. Don't fire me.
I'm pretty sure that guy was full of stuff.
I'm pretty sure. And so then, yeah, I mean, this last bit's actually only like 5 minutes of the fucking movie. It's crazy how much of the ending is just condensed in 5 minutes.
Oh, the ending is total and complete shit.
So they're about to do a broadcast. Chocolate Chip shows up.
Oh, Chocolate Chip reappears. He did not go to the FBI. He's a fucking asshole.
Yeah, I know. And even Mo's like, yeah, it's weird that I didn't hear from the FBI. I told you to talk to the FBI. Why didn't you talk to the FBI?
Man, I got busy.
That's all he said is like, man, I got too busy. So he's about to like go on a broadcast. The Crow's like, not one goddamn minute. I don't want none of this liberal bullshit. Implying that because he's black, he has to be liberal.
Right.
And the guy's like, nah, man, I'm Chocolate Chip. And the kid's like, Chocolate Chip? I love chocolate chips.
That is not what he said. But that's even better. I wish he would have said that.
In that Mickey Mouse voice. Oh, boy, I sure do love chocolate chips.
Yeah. I wish he would have
lost
said
all
that.
of my hardened criminal. And then
The kid recognizes him. Apparently, he's some sort of celebrity.
he owns apparently in this world, if you own a cookie factory or ice cream factory, you're immediately worldwide known.
Oh, okay.
Like it's like now if we were like, why yes I do know blah 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 owns the Nestle Corporation. Like no one fucking knows those guys.
Well, that kid must subscribe to like Entrepreneur
Forbes
Weekly
magazine
or some
shit.
shit.
And that's why he can only get hard when things are dead around him. So yeah,
I have to see it.
man, if we ever do like a gore grind album, that shit's gotta be in there. Don't look, I have to see it. I have to see it. So then the Colonel, after being convinced by this one kid's like, I will permit this colored man to speak, but speak one word of the commie party or one word in code, and I will blow his head off. Direct fucking quote from the movie.
Yeah.
I'm actually reading it from
And
a
he
piece of
said
paper.
it to Chocolate Chip, and he still referred to him as his. He still referred to it as his head.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah. Or I'll blow his head off. I don't want to address him. He's subhuman. They really
You can't understand me.
They really heavily imply that the colonel is like leading some kind of crazy Nazi party militia.
I think it's the alt-right dude hanging out in the fucking bushes of Georgia.
Yeah, it was fucking
I'm
insane.
pretty sure that was Bannon.
Colonel Steve Bannon, report for duty.
But let's not get into that.
Yeah, let's not get into that. So Chocolate Chip's like, hey man, I need one moment to get my head clear. Maybe smoke a little doobie. And the lady's like, I can help you with that.
Let's go somewhere private so I can you know,
And the
get a
lady,
little chocolate chip in ya.
yeah, he's like nodding and winking so hard that I'm surprised his head didn't fall off at that moment. So they go into a private room, and she's like, you know, Chocolate Chip, I've always really... And as she's like talking, he's like, he's spazzing out because he's full of this stuff.
And then his neck got real fat because he had a boner.
He's like, I'm so erect right now. I've got a weird itty penis. This isn't the stuff, it's semen.
I don't know. I've never
He's
been...
like a Pez dispenser.
Dude, he was so hard that not only his dick got hard, but so did his neck. That shit got so fat.
It was fucking insane.
And then his mouth opened up. He was like that fucking wolf from those cartoons. His tongue rolled out, and he was like...
I was gonna say, you know what actually made me think of when like the stuff is coming out? Remember that Jar Jar Binks lollipop where like his head split open and then his tongue shot out in the middle? It looked...
What are you talking about?
I'll have to show you. To all the listeners out there, if there are any listeners in Wonderland right now, you should probably look that up.
Once we get our social medias, that will be one of the first posts we make, is that fucking Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah. Damn, dude.
Beer burp.
So, yeah.
Johnny was not entertained.
I was not entertained by that. I've heard far better burps. Put that burp on 8mm film and play it for me so I may be entertained.
Wow, fucking hipster over here.
Yeah. So yeah, Chocolate Chip fucking explodes. And
his mouth is so gross. For some reason, when he was like dying or the stuff was escaping him, his mouth started getting all fucked up and he had like these black craters inside of it.
Yeah, and then he turns into like a weird paper mache monster for a second.
Yeah. Like, what was he even trying to do? It's not like he was like, I guess he was just trying to cough some of the
apparently he was
stuff
really
onto
full of the stuff.
Yeah, I think he was just trying to get some on that chick's face.
He's like exploding. He's like, I'm sorry, this never happens to me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, give me a minute.
Yeah, and then some squirts out of him, and it's supposed to like imply that it hit the chick right in the face. But then Jason runs in. What's happening?
Al is so weird. He's like, what's going on? Oh no, that black guy I love exploded. What's going on?
I love chocolate chip.
Chocolate Chip, I love that guy. And then Jason's
dead.
like, oh wait, he's dead. And then they save the chick. They save Jason. It's really anticlimactic. It's
That's pretty much the end.
Yeah,
I mean, like the end is pretty much just like
they do a radio
broadcast.
the laziest bullshit ever. They do the radio announcement where like they go back to Mo, and Mo's like, "Hey man, the stuff's pretty bad, don't eat it." And then immediately just cuts to like people throwing the stuff away. It's like,
no, it was the Colonel that made the radio broadcast.
No, Mo cut in. Remember?
Oh yeah.
The Colonel's like, "Listen here, you dark sons," and Mo's like, "All right, hold on, I'll take over from you."
Yeah, you're being belligerent.
You're being a little bit ignorant, man. We're on public radio, man. You can't talk like that.
So yeah, the broadcast goes out. Everyone knows. Well, I mean, so many of these people were like already consumed by the stuff. It's like kind of crazy that it went this way. But
yeah, like the next day, like they're showing like buildings getting fucking exploded. People are like burning this stuff in the streets from some random small radio station broadcast.
Yeah, it turned riots in the streets. Like fucking people just like outraged.
Yeah,
burning, fucking bombing buildings and shit.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
And then the super lazy epilogue of the chick like, I am now reading this from a teleprompter because I forgot how to act.
Yeah.
The stuff has been destroyed. Thousands of people have died. All right, that's the end.
Didn't that come before the riots were shown?
It's like interspersed with it.
Because I remember it was so awkward because it like went straight from the broadcast to her face, and she's like, and it did. Yeah, remember? It's like she was just like wrapping up the movie. Like,
it was really,
she wasn't even talking to people. She was talking to the audience
of the movie.
Yeah, it was fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
But then, the best way they could have possibly ended the fucking film
some dude
some
in
shady ass black
fucking
market
station
dealers
wagon.
pull up. He grabs like crates of the stuff.
Oh wait, you forget the ending before this. There's two endings.
Oh god.
The ending where Mo goes into that CEO, and that part's so ridiculous.
We can't skip that.
The CEO's like, we only mix the stuff with 12%, or 12% of it's the stuff. The other percent's ice cream.
Well, they're talking about the new hit shit called The Taste.
It's like
Hooray.
by the same company. Everything. That'd be like if Coke blew people's heads off and stuff like that. And they're like, hold on. This is now called the drink.
McRonald's.
McRonald's, everybody. And everyone's like, oh shit, I fell for that.
Yeah. Yeah. So pretty much it's a watered down version of the stuff called The Taste.
Yeah,
and they're like, oh, it's going to be totally fine. It's like too little of it to take over anyone's minds.
But it's super addictive still. They say that.
Yeah, it's still super addictive. And then Mo's like, well, how about you try some then?
And the guy's like, haha, nah. That's all he says.
Yeah.
He's like, haha,
let's
nah.
not go that far.
Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah.
I'm lactose intolerant.
And that's when Mo pulls out his gun.
And then he pulls out his gun.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's like, hey, Jason, come on in here with that little package you got. And Jason's like, got it, Mo. And I thought Jason was going to come rocking in with like a fucking gun, like, you assholes are grassholes, and just gun him down. But no, he comes
this is
in.
when Jason has his leather jacket, by the way.
Yeah, Jason has a leather jacket.
So fucking cool now.
And he's like, I've been through a lot. And he just like,
I'm ready to kill.
he pulls out, I'm so ready to see dead people. He pulls out a bunch of canisters of the stuff. And they're like, eat it. And he's like, nah, man, I don't want. He's like, fine. It's either that or this. And then
Or Zaluga.
yeah, he pulls out a fucking World War II pistol, which I'm assuming he got from the Colonel at this point. Like, the Colonel's like, you're one of my favorite Luftwaffe. Here, take this pistol. It was Hitler's. He killed himself with it.
It's either the stuff or Zaluga.
And then Mo gives him the option of, like, you either eat the stuff or you eat the bullet. And so the guy's like, how much do we have to eat? And he's like, until I'm done.
Until I say.
And so,
now eat.
And then as he's eating it, it's like the shittiest way. He's like, is it eating you or you eating it or what's going on? I don't know.
Pasta.
So yeah, then it cuts to this super sick backyard, back alley, crack den.
Fuck yeah.
Illegal dairy. By the way, there is an illegal black market for dairy products.
Dope.
For non-pasteurized milk.
Dope.
Dude, that's so fucking gross. That shit has like blood in it.
Ooh.
And it spoils in like a day. And it's got pus.
All milk has pus, bro. And blood.
Way more pus and blood. The ratio is like 30-30.
Is it red?
Off-white?
Pink?
Off-white.
Off-white. All milk is off-white.
More off-white.
Okay.
More gray.
Well, anyways, so this is the actual ending of the movie. Some sketchy-ass motherfuckers outside of this weird establishment pull up, black market deal, pulls a crate of the stuff out of the trunk. He opens it up. Got to test the goods, make sure it's ready to go. He opens up one of the jars, dips his two middle fingers in deep. You love that, don't you, bitch?
It's like,
yeah. Pulls it out, pops it in his mouth, sucks on it a bit, turns his head, looks at his associate, nods with delight.
boom, Larry Cohen.
Roll credits, motherfucker.
It's
sickest way to end
It's
a
fucking insane.
movie.
Like, they set up for a sequel that they know is not going to happen.
What if it did, dude? The Stuff 2, 2020.
The Stuff 2, even stuffier. Oh my god, the tagline could be like the Stuff 2 in the Bahamas. Like, is it hot out here or is it just a little stuffy? Dun 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 dun. Yeah. And then it plays that stupid Superman like ending music over the rest of it. So yeah, that's the
that is the stuff. More like the shit.
All right, time for everyone's favorite part of this, our ratings. So,
wait, before we do the ratings, what was your favorite part? What was your favorite part?
My favorite part would still have to be the sweaty palm thing, I think.
Sweaty palms was pretty funny.
That was so fucking funny. Hey, sweaty palms, sweaty palms. Could you imagine going to work and you're like, hey, sweaty palms, sweaty palms. Next time I shake someone's hand and their palms sweaty, I'm like, hey, sweaty palms, what are you so nervous about?
There's a sweaty palm. You have a sweaty palm. Congratulations, sweaty palm.
Yeah.
My favorite part was with the the FDA guy wrestling with his dog.
Yeah,
and then
that
his
shit was
dog
pretty.
pukes.
That
And then
shit
he
was
screams.
so fucking funny. Help! I have fallen and I can't get up to the stuff.
Oh no, Ben, get off of me. Oh.
Oh yeah, his dog's name was Ben.
Yeah.
I thought that was a kid's name for a little while.
All right, so what is the rating system for this film? As you guys know, if you listen to the first 2 episodes, we have a different rating system for every film we do.
Yep.
This is the stuff, so want to
9
do...
pints.
Pints?
9 pints of the stuff.
Pints of the stuff.
All right.
I like that.
There you go.
You go first this time.
Oh, I go first this time. All right, so
I
we'll...
went first last 2 times.
I know you did.
motherfucker.
Well, you always go first. You're an ungrateful podcast host.
What? Get the fuck out of here.
I know.
Not too fast, little peanut head baby dick.
That's why you go first. you little too much, you little peanut head baby dick. So out of 9 pints, I would say the horror value of the stuff probably going to get the highest rating out of me on this one at a 3. 3 out of it is 1/3 scary.
So you weren't very spooked. Is that safe to say?
It is safe to say.
So you were like a little frightened at most.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, the idea of the stuff would be pretty frightening.
It would.
Also,
we're
they don't-
poisoned every day.
But
Everything
they
we
don't
eat
even
is fucking
explain
terrible.
like what it actually is. Like it's alive, but apparently it's ice cream.
It's a creme.
Creme fraiche.
Yes.
So-
it's a blended creme. Hot or cold is delish.
So my next value, I'll do 3. So horror value a 3.
What do we,
Let's.
we've been changing one of the aspects.
Yeah.
The past 2. Like
You know what? I'm gonna give it an action movie rating, seeing as this shit turns into an action movie.
Yeah, that's a good one.
For an action movie, a 2. Not very heroic when you're gunning down people who have no guns.
Yeah.
But you're still like, yeah, America. Wait, they're neo-Nazi shit. So yeah, it's pretty rocking, I guess. Plus, I like the knockoff Superman theme. It sounds pretty cool. It just loops the one bar over and over and over again.
Yeah, it's really cheesy.
Yeah. And then entertainment value. Out of 9, I would actually give this a 7. I was really entertained by it, to be perfectly honest.
Nice.
I wouldn't recommend it as a horror movie, but it's definitely something to get a couple of friends together, have a couple of beers, eat some of the stuff, snort some cocaine.
So basically, just do exactly what we did when we watched it.
Yeah.
All right.
Your turn?
My turn? All right. So horror, the stuff, the dangle stuff.
Yeah, dangle stuff.
All right. In terms of horror, I would give this film a solid 2. I mean,
A little spooked.
like I was, yeah.
It loses its horror element.
I mean, I got like a little vibe of The Thing as we were watching it.
Yeah, they really wanted it to be the thing.
Yeah, but the effects were way shittier. And like
Way shittier.
everything about it was not even
Yeah,
close.
there's no paper mache in the thing.
No, yeah. So horror wise, it was 2. There was like very little parts that were even close to spooky.
There was potential though.
There-
If they didn't focus on like the factory parts of it so much and made it more like roaming street zombies, that could have been a little bit spookier.
Yeah, I mean, like again, we don't know what it's like to be like living in the 80s, so like we may be a little desensitized to like the shitty effects and the fucking ridiculous stories, but yeah. Personally, I give it a 2. In terms of action movie, I would rate it a lot higher.
Really?
Yeah, I would rate it a lot higher than that. I would definitely give it a higher score in action than I would in horror. So I would probably give it, if we're doing out of 9 in your retarded fucking ranking system.
It's because if you count 0, it makes an even 10 score if you don't go negative.
Well, 0 is just nothing.
Yeah, it's still a number.
So you can't give it a 10.
It's 10 total points. 0 to 9 is
But
10.
0 is no points.
Yes. No points is still points.
No, it's not.
It's the absence of points is still a value. Whatever.
God damn it. You're so edgy, Johnny.
You're edgy.
Fuck.
Just do it at 9. I don't know what the fucking problem is.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Fucking edgelord Charlie can't do up to 9.
I'm gonna fight it every time, baby. Okay, so out of 9 pints of the stuff for action film,
Yeah.
I would give it a solid 6. There's a lot of gunfight.
There is
Quite a bit of gunfight.
Yeah.
More than spooks. That's for
yeah.
damn sure.
a lot of people getting their heads knocked off.
Yeah, some karate kicks, punches through doors. Like it's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy with that in the action movie area. And then finally, in the entertainment aspect, I mean, the first two movies we've done in this podcast so far, we did Werewolf in a Women's Prison, which was entertaining in different ways, if you get what I mean. Wink, wink, wink.
It's entertaining.
And then we did Leprechaun in the Hood, which was the fifth of the series, which was god fucking awful.
Yeah, no,
it was boring. It was terrible. For this one, I was very entertained. We were laughing our asses off the whole time, having a great time.
No, this was a rocking time.
Yeah, so out of 9 in entertainment, I would give it a fucking 8, dude. I would give it an 8.
Yeah.
I was happy. I was glad with your pick.
Yeah, no. I feel like out of the 3 so far, this has been the most solid pick.
Yeah, because it definitely was supposed to be a horror movie, and it was shitty, and that's what we're going for.
Yeah, it lost its way.
It did, yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of turned into like, it was a total, whatchamacallit, social commentary on consumerism and,
Yogurt's for lame ass zombies.
Yeah, exactly. Kill them all.
Don't poop.
Nobody poops ever.
So then with that, I think we're good to close it up.
Yes, that was the stuff.
That was the stuff. So from us here at Grave Mistakes.
Thank Larry Cohen.
Oh, do we thank him?
I thank Larry Cohen.
Okay.
Give your thanks. Whoever you want to thank for this episode.
I'll thank Michael Moriarty.
Is that Mo?
That's fucking Mo.
Fuck you. Thanking that piece of shit. Jazz pianist piece of fucking shit.
He plays jazz.
He does, as an actor.
Yes.
Anyways, we still don't have social media. They're coming. Great Mistakes in Cinema. I'm sure that's going to be our URLs and everything.
Yep.
I'm Charles War.
I'm John Kangra.
Great Mistake
In Cinema.
I love you. Bye.
Bye.